In this video, I'll show you how to find the time value of money using our tables as well as Excel. So here we are on page 13 of the textbook, and in our example, we are looking at the future value of a single amount of money deposited. So our investment of $650 earning 8% for 10 years. So you'll use Exhibit 1A. For our period, this is the number of years. So we're looking at 10 years. And then you'll go across to the rate of interest, which is 8% right over here. And so our factor is 2.159. So then what you'll do is you'll take your 650 investment and multiply it by the factor of 2.159, and we'll get $1,403.35. Let's go ahead and also do it in Excel. So if you look in Canvas, under the Chapter 1 formulas, I have this attachment, which is our Excel worksheet that helps us do the time value of money calculations. So scrolling down, here's the future value of a single amount. While Excel is a great tool to have to calculate time value of money, you have to know which scenario requires what type of calculation. So here's our future value of a single amount. And so we were looking at 10 years at an interest rate of 8%, so I'll plug in 8. And the current amount, what we're going to invest, is the $650. And when I hit enter, our future amount here is $1,403.30 once rounded. You'll notice there's a slight difference between the table results and Excel results due to rounding of decimal places. So for your homework, you have the option of using the table or Excel. I recommend practicing both the tables and Excel. You'll never know which option you'll be provided in the future or which one you'll have access to. So it's good practice to know both. In our next scenario, we're interested in finding the future value of a series of deposits, meaning you are depositing on an annual basis, perhaps. In our example here, Joni is trying to save a college fund for her kids. So she has 10 years to save. She plans on setting aside $1,500 a year for her children, and her interest rate is at 5%. In this instance, we will need to use Exhibit 1B. So using this exhibit, over 10 years, so I'll go to the period 10, and for my interest rate of 5%, so here's my 5%, and going down and across, our factor we'll use is 12.578. So then we'll take our annual deposits of $1,500, multiply by our factor from our Exhibit 1B at 12.578, and we'll get $18,867. Let's go ahead and do this in Excel. I'm just going to scroll down because now we are looking at the future value of a series of deposits. The number of years I'll type in is 10. Hit enter. My interest rate in our scenario was 5% and hit enter. And then for the regular deposited amount, so this is the amount we're depositing each year, is $1,500. And I'll go ahead and hit enter. And so we get $18,866.84 rounded. In our next scenario, what if we're interested in the present value of a single amount? In other words, Don here wants to have $50,000 available in the future, 10 years from now, and he doesn't know how much money he needs to put in today. He knows that he has an 8% on his investment, so we're going to use Exhibit 1C. So using this exhibit, for our period of time, we're looking at 10 years, so I'll go to the 10 here. And for our interest rate, it's 8%, so here's my 8%. And just going down to the 10th row, my factor is 0.463. So taking our $50,000 we want in the future and multiplying it by our factor from the table of 0.463, that means Don has to invest $23,150 today. Let's go ahead and do this in Excel. So scrolling down to my next scenario, we were looking at the present value of a single amount. So our years was 10. The interest rate for Don was 8%, and the future amount that he desires is $50,000. And hitting enter, we see that our present value that he must invest today is $23,159.67. In our last scenario, let's say we want to know the present value of a series of deposits. So we want to determine how much we need to deposit today so that we can take out a certain amount from our account for a desired number of years. So let's say I want to take out $400 out of our account each year for 9 years. And our annual rate of interest earned is 8%. So we'll be using Exhibit 1D. So our period here is our 9 years, and our interest rate is the 8%. So looking for the factor at 8% in 9 years, I see it's 6.247. So then I'll take my $400 that I want to be able to take out of the account each year, multiply it by our factor of 6.247, and we will get a current deposit today of $2,498.80. Let's go ahead and do that in Excel. Just scrolling down to our last tool available, the present value of a series of deposits. So here in our scenario, we're going to enter in the number of years, which is 9, and then our interest rate of 8%, and then how much we want to be able to withdraw on a regular basis, which is $400, and I hit enter, and the present value that we need to invest today is $2,498.76 rounded. So if you have any questions, just let me know.